Friends, good morning to everyone. Today's subject of discussion is the synthesis of trimethoprim. As we know, the structure of trimethoprim is here. It is a pyrimidine ring system as a basic molecule. It is 2,4 diamino 6 trimethoxybenzyl pyrimidine. It belongs to the class of antifolate antibiotic. It is an antibiotic which produces its effect by this inhibition of the synthesis of folic acid. This has been used in the treatment and also for prevention of urinary tract infections like that of cystitis. It also finds its use in the respiratory tract infections treatment and also GI tract infections treatment. It has also been used in the treatment of acne. It has been combined with sulfamethoxazole, and this combination is called as cotrimoxazole, and it has a better effect in the treatment of infections, especially urinary tract infections, and it is combined with sulfamethoxazole for its synergistic effect. This is a pyrimidine ring system. If I cut the molecule over here, this part can be a guanidino group, and this can act as one of the synthones. I cut over here. This is trimethoxybenzyl group. It can act as another synthone, and 1 2 3 carbon donor. If I use, it can also act as another synthone. If I combine these three synthones, guanidino group, benzyl group, and the 3 carbon donor, I'll get trimethoprim. That's why I synthesize by taking trimethoxybenzaldehyde, which gives this synthone part, trimethoxybenzyl group. And I treat with alpha cyanoethoxyethane. This alpha cyanoethoxyethane, in the presence of a base like sodium hydroxide, it abstracts a proton from the carbon. As it is adjacent to it, there is an electron withdrawing group, cyano. It is acidic enough to lose the proton, and it is basic enough to accept the proton. It abstracts the proton, and these excess electrons are left onto the carbon, giving rise to the carbene ion. The carbene ion, which is formed as it is unstable attack on the carbonyl carbon of this aldehydic group, and it has to maintain its tetravalency. That's why the pi electrons kicks onto the oxygen. It becomes O minus. It becomes unimolecular, and hence it is unstable. It has to maintain its divalency. For its stability, it combines with OH, and it gives rise to the corresponding derivative with bond formation between this aldehydic carbon and the carbene ion of the alpha cyanoethoxyethane. When I heat it strongly, it can undergo dehydration. These electrons are moved towards the adjacent carbon to form the double bond, and it kicks off the OH, and H plus and OH minus loses water molecule, and it gives rise to corresponding alkene derivative. This alkene derivative, which is formed, is treated with guanidine. The lone pair of electrons on the nitrogen of the amino group present in the guanidine attacks on the carbon, and it kicks off ethoxy group as it is a easy leaving one, and it gives rise to corresponding derivative with CN bond formation. The lone pair of electrons on the nitrogen of the other amino group attacks on the nitrile carbon owing to its electron deficiency, which can be attributed to the electronegativity of the adjacent nitrogen present on it. It attacks on this carbon and it has to maintain its tetravalency. Pi electrons moves onto the nitrogen and N minus combines with H plus and gives rise to corresponding imine over here. And the cyclization has taken place. This undergo aromatization for its stability. The pi electrons moves over here, forms the double bond. The nitrogen hydrogen bond breaks and that is utilized to form the double bond over here, and this has to maintain its tetravalency. The pi electrons gets kicked off onto the nitrogen and this combines with this H plus and it becomes NH2. Similarly, the nitrogen hydrogen bond breaks over here and forms the double bond, and the pi electrons moves towards the adjacent nitrogen and that combines with H plus over here and it becomes amino. The aromatization should occur owing to its stability. Thus, it gives 2,4 diamino 6 trimethoxy benzyl pyrimidine, the trimethoprim. Trimethoprim was a drug of choice for urinary tract infection before the invention of other antibiotics. Now also, the first treatment given for urinary tract infection is the combination of trimethoprim and sulfamethoxazole. If it is not getting treated, then only we go for other higher antibiotics. That's why trimethoprim has its usage even till date. Next class, we can look into the other drugs synthesis with heterocyclic molecule as its basic molecule. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.